Hey guys, just real quick before we get into the video, the cabin in the thumbnail was not clickbait. That is the cabin that we went and looked at the other day. It's very similar to the cabin we're going to be building here, except ours is going to be bigger. But I just wanted to make a little short intro on what that thumbnail was about. I didn't want you thinking I was clickbaiting you just to get here. So guys, enjoy the video. What's up guys, welcome back to my channel. It has been probably a month and a half since I made a video. I just kind of took a break, but now it's time to hit it hard. There's going to be some really exciting things going on here, and this is, I'm going to go ahead and consider this episode 1 of, it's not really off-grid. I will probably title it off-grid cabin building or something, but we are going to be building a cabin starting next week. We plan to own this 5 acres right here on Tuesday or Wednesday. So today I came out and I was working on this fence line right here, and I've got to get a fence built on down to the ditch down there. But it's really pretty property, and I'm going to show you guys the steps along the whole way. I'm hoping that next week we can get the footings dug, the concrete poured, and hopefully the following week be ready to start framing this cabin. This is going to be a 24 by 40 cabin. It's not going to be real logs. It's going to be 2 by 6 walls. I'm going to foam the whole shell of it. I'm going to use log siding, and I'm hoping I've got enough money left in it in the end to put a complete wraparound porch around it to help keep that log siding safe away from all weather and sun. So we're gonna build it right out here on this hill, and it's gonna be it's not gonna be square with the world. It's gonna be facing right up here towards the gravel road. Our little town is just right there, but nobody can see us unless they drive down the gravel road and they look from that corner, and that's the way I like it. I want to be secluded away from everybody. So that's my plan for this following week. Footings dug, concrete poured. I plan on getting this fence done around the property just temporarily, probably a temporary hot wire to keep the cattle out of here so they're not falling in the footings and stepping all over the concrete and crapping everywhere. I already mow all this stuff, and there's cow patties everywhere. Lawnmower is covered in cow poop. And also another thing this week, I'm gonna have my dozer man come in and clean out all the way down this road. There's a concrete bridge right down there. I don't know if you can see it very good. It's right there. And it goes out into some fields, and that's pretty much it. So there shouldn't be much traffic out here at all. But I'm gonna have the dozer come in and he's gonna shave off this hill right here, and he's gonna build us up a driveway, and it's gonna be pretty square with that road right there. And $1,000 in dirt work to get us a driveway, and then $400 in gravel to get us out here. Oh, and I also, next week, I plan to have our electricity somewhere out here. I'm not sure where. I think I'm gonna put it over here. I don't know. It's gonna be a box. It's gonna be buried in the ground because I don't want any overhead lines. I don't like overhead lines. And I might have them shape up this ditch over here a little bit also. But we got us a windmill, and it's got a well underneath it. And I plan on the camper that we bought that we're staying in temporarily till we get the house done. It came with 2 100-watt solar panels, and I went ahead and bought 2 new batteries for the camper. I didn't really need to do that, but I did it anyways. My plan with that is I'm going to plant trees throughout this property because there's no trees except for these 3 or 4 or 5 that's over here in the ditch. And I'm going to run a solar-powered irrigation system from that well to all of my trees. And hopefully that works well. And then my other solar panel and battery, I'm going to put a gate at the entrance to our driveway so that we can close it anytime we want to. Like if we leave somewhere, we can close it. And we'll probably also put in a little doorbell type of thing. It's a little sensor that you can put out there by your driveway, or we could even put it up there, and it'll go off inside the house every time somebody goes past it, so you know someone's coming up the driveway. But back to this cabin. It's gonna be, we went down, my uncle has one built way back in the timber, probably 20 miles from here, and it's a 20 by 30. Ours is going to be 24 by 40. We've got to have that extra space for a room downstairs. We're going to have a bedroom, a bathroom, well, your normal stuff, but and a full loft upstairs for the kids. We might section it off and have two, but I think we'll probably just make one big loft because it just feels bigger and there's no need to box all that in. But we're going to have 10-foot walls and a 12-12 roof pitch. So our peak's going to be really tall. I've got to have all that extra room for all my deer heads and elk. We've got 13 deer heads and an elk. My elk head's not done yet, but hopefully here soon that gets done. But that pretty much wraps up what we're going to be doing. So this is episode 1. If anybody's got any tips on what I should call this, because it's not necessarily off-grid, but that is a really good catchy title, and that will help people whenever they're searching for these kind of things. It'll help them come across my channel. So I'm really hoping that happens. Guys, go over and give my buddy Taylor at Pure Living for Outdoors a sub. He deserves it. He's been messaging me and kind of helping me get back in the mood to doing some YouTube videos, because I've just been out of it. I just haven't felt like doing it, but he's been texting me and calling me and telling me I need to do this and do that, and you know what, you're right, I need to get back into it. By the time this cabin's done, it's gonna be bow hunting, or it's gonna be bow season, so I'll be bow hunting, and hopefully this year I have caught coyotes right here by this bridge where they go across the road. I've caught the coyotes, I've caught a fox there. I seen a skunk right up here last week, and there's some fox. There's some fox that live right over there by that barn. There's several fox around here, and there's several places where they go across that road. So I probably won't try catching the fox. I'll probably catch those coyotes and stuff because we don't need them right here close by. So I don't know, we'll have to see. And then before you know it, it'll be raccoon calling time and coyote calling time, and that seems to be when I do my best videos. So guys, just let's all stay positive and keep me motivated so I keep coming back. I think it's going to be a pretty good summer and fall for me on YouTube. So guys, that's pretty much all I've got. I'm going to go ahead, I got to get down here. I've got a fence that runs along the road. I'm going to take it out. I'm going to put in some white fence probably next summer. But I've got this piece of this fence that runs from the bridge down here, and it runs right up here to the corner. I'm going to take all that fence out. I'm going to use all that fencing for this property line and that one over there. So I'm going to get some of these posts up, and we'll see you guys on the next video, which will be episode 2 of off-grid cabin building of some sort. Guys, thanks for watching. We'll see you guys on the next video. Don't forget to like and subscribe. See ya.